Hey, how are you guys? Welcome back to the channel, ERY, and in this video we'll be talking about how to use FIB, as in using FIB to get direction, okay? First of all, I'll tell you all guys, when you draw the FIB, there are three types of conditions that can occur. I'll give some examples. What happened in this case was, like, let's see, there was a swing, right? The market is already going up, so we just mark at the swing, okay? When the price touches the 50%, you need to look for, like, if price is bouncing off the 50% or kind of letting people enter, like, for the buy. So in this case, what happened was, like, let's suppose first candle close, then again 2 candles. Yeah, that's fine. I'll prefer to have like around 5 to 8 candles. For me, I prefer to have like at least 8 candles so that I can be sure, okay, it's gonna go down. So for this case, it was like, yeah, it closed first candle, then it went up again, it closed down, and from there, like, we count. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I'm like, okay, after like 8 candles, like, closing below the 50, do you really think if markets want to go in the buy direction, it'll be taking time to give you an entry every time, like, okay, enter here, enter here, enter here, enter here, enter here, like so many entries? I don't think so, right? So that's how I decide. Okay, so 8 candles, okay, it's not gonna give an entry, and you can just go for the, like, okay, so that's why it went down. Okay, there was an, what is a descending triangle also, whatever pattern you can, but this is what a price action when the price is not gonna hold at the 50% looks like. Okay, this is the condition again. So I was like, okay, H1 went down, so we can mark this high and this high. Again, it was the same thing, right? Like, yeah, price came back at the 50%. Again, one candle close, I'm like 2, it just went back. Okay, again, now let's count. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Again, 7 candles, almost done. Do you really think like it's gonna hold? I don't think so. In the 10 trades, it's gonna be like 70 or 80% times it's gonna work, like it's not gonna hold. And sometimes, yeah, of course it's gonna work. This was the low created, and then again it created a 3 candle high, so why not mark that thing? I'm like, good, we can, obviously. So this is the type 2. Okay, this is the type 2, and this thing over here, you can see, like, this is a 50%, right? Like, in the same direction. Okay, if price wants to go in the same direction, price, it won't like always come at 50%, but if it comes, if it's gonna hold the 50%, it's an important level. Okay, so it comes, you can see over here, it just taps over here and then bounces. Okay, this here rejected, they reject this level at the 50%, rejected, it's rejecting at the 50%. Okay, so that's why. So you can look for some kind of buy. This video is just for the direction, so I'll be using just for the telling you all the direction. You need at least for the candle, for the closing of the candle. Okay, don't just enter because it's just going down, or just, okay, just remember closing of the candle. Okay, you can be sure, okay, it's kind of rejecting, so we can look for a buy. I'm like, good. Another, like, again, make a swing over here and then 3 candles. Okay, I'm like, this is why I was telling you, like, wait for the direction. Okay, this thing over here, you can see, right? It's like just down, it went down, we wouldn't be entering over there anything. So good, like, what can we do? Nothing. So it went down. I'm like, okay, let's go with another FIB, like this thing over here. Closed 1 again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 again, but was it trying to go up? So that's why it didn't, it went down. Who cares? Sometimes it happens. So I'm just showing you, like, the previous week, okay, how it happened and everything, how we should have captured this move again, and a few more tips. Okay, so again, this was the high, and then it went again the low, so we just mark this thing. Now again, same thing, right? Like, it created a low but 50%, right? So again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so many, it's like so fucking many candles. Okay, in this case, so it was like, okay, even if come back, so many candles over here, so you could have just went for the buy. Like, yeah, that's for the buyers, you can say, right? Everyone is asking, oh, what is the bias, what's bias for today? I'm like, just mark the FIB, who cares about the bias? From here to here, Mike, mark this candle. Now see, this is so good, right? 50%. You could have just entered somewhere over here. You don't need to always enter here. Okay, just remember, you don't need to always enter here. You can enter over here, target something high. Okay, don't try to, like, enter over here. Again, just remove the FIB, we mark this. This is not a 3 candle, this is kind of 3 candle. Let it go. See, again, it didn't reject it, kind of like fucking, like, close up below, then up. 8 to 5 candles didn't close, so we couldn't be like, okay, just don't take an entry. Okay, in these conditions, this is the swing, and over here 2 3 4 5 6, and then it went down. Sometimes it happens, this swing, it's kind of here. Okay, so what happened? first conditions, yeah, it didn't reject it, but it went down like this candle, and then it just went up. So how many times candles it did it close? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, multiple candles. So we could just go for the buys. Okay, above, if it breaks again above, go for the buys. Just go for the buys. It's trying, like, it's letting people enter in this market. Okay, for the sells, like you can mark anything. Okay, over here. It went up again. Now let's go for the another swing, like this swing and this swing. Maybe 50%. Okay, it didn't tap the 50%. I'm like, good. We can just continue up. Maybe this 50%. Yeah. Okay. See, 50% again. It like rejected. Now I'm like, okay, yeah, it can try. It can kind of go up. I'm like, let's see what happens. Like 1, 2. Okay, didn't close. It went back. It just came back. It's a sharp, like some news. Possibly it's some kind of news, and then it went. I'm like, okay, don't take any entries. But the direction is up. Okay, in this condition, the direction is up. Similar. It created a high, right? Like, so mark the swings again. Now this is again what I was trying, like it's not going anywhere, like 50%, right? Like it's not going, it just close up, down, nothing. It's doing nothing. So again we mark this high. Now this is what I was trying to talk to you about. I don't like these types of conditions, like the candles are too close. You can either go on a higher time frame, so it'll be like just there won't be anything over here. Like let's see, see there isn't anything over here. Or you can go maybe like a lower time frame, like M30 or something, like M15, something like that. Okay, any time frame, just change your time frames according to that. This one was the swing, right? Like from here to here. So let's go M15. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, see, much better. Like it's good. It's much better. So yeah, it also like tapped the 50%. Okay, so now we can have some kind of reason. So enter from here and then maybe TP above. Like there are 3 types of fib, right? Like just remember, the first one is this thing. The first type of fib is this type of fib, like where you just wait for the price, like close below 50% and just went down. Again, second type of fib is this type of fib, like just mark and then 50% of the fib, like just remember this thing, 50%. Okay. And then again, third type of the fib, where I don't do I don't do anything. Okay, in this case was this thing. I don't try to this thing. It's not about swings, but more like, see, okay, it's 50%. It's just going up, down, up, down, up, down. It's not going anywhere. So I don't do anything. I just wait for market to like take either high, either low, like any direction. Okay, then only I can go for the buys or either the sells. So if you have any problem, just comment down in the comment section. I'll try to make a follow-up video in this if you don't understand. If you want to like learn it, you can just message me on Telegram. The link will be in the description. See you next time. Bye.